Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
No problem. Saturday, July 20th. See you there.
Alright, can we just talk about how stupid Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is? Now, I'm gonna enjoy watching it, just because I like watching two men fight in a cage or a ring or whatever, but I just think it's absolutely delusional what people are saying about the fighting in general. Can we remember that Mike Tyson is 58 years old, nearly 60, basically a 60-year-old man, so I'll refer to him as a 60-year-old man throughout this video. And Jake Paul's 27. He has aspirations to be a world champion. Listen, I get it, okay? Everyone wants to see Jake Paul knocked out cold, even me. But you have to admit that he just wins. Like, it's not even like a, well, if he connects. No, Jake Paul just wins. Like, you would be out of your mind to actually put money on either of these fighters. I haven't seen betting odds for this fight yet. I really hope there's no betting odds for this fight. It's insane to me that, like, I understand if you're picking Mike Tyson because you like Mike Tyson or you know Mike Tyson and you don't know who Jake Paul is. And I understand if you want to say, oh, but prime Mike Tyson was just so good. Yeah, he was. But he's 60. And if you want to pick Mike Tyson as like a genuine pick, the only reason you're picking Mike Tyson over Jake Paul is literally because you don't know who Jake Paul is. That's it. You haven't watched any of his fights. You barely know his name. And you think he's a YouTuber. Jake Paul's a genuine boxer. Yes, he's fighting someone a heavyweight, and he's probably, I don't even know what they call him in boxing, cruiserweight or whatever the fuck it is. But Jake Paul, this is clearly like this is one of those fights where you see, and it's like, okay, passing on the torch. It's just 30 years too late, you know? And let's just be honest, you know? Mike's 60 years old. He's been on shrooms for at least 30 of his years, and he was on marijuana and cocaine for the rest. All right? And can we just remember that Mike literally stopped fighting because he said he didn't have it in him to fight anymore? Yes, he did fight Roy Jones Jr. In his 50s, by the way. And that fight was sloppy. Yeah, they looked good for 55-year-olds at the time, but it's just insane to me. Now, just getting into like some people's opinions, like, I just want to re-emphasize, we need to face reality, okay? It would be sick if Mike Tyson knocks out Jake Paul and he's the one to do it, and it's like, oh, thank God for Mike Tyson. He restored order in the boxing world. It's just not going to happen, you know? And this is from an Olympic gold medalist boxer, if you haven't watched him already a bunch of times. He says it in all of his videos. Credit to Tony Jefferson.
Tyson has
here.
got to do this fight.
Or
This is what I
Tony
wrote on
Jeffries.
Instagram, and someone commented saying he doesn't have to do it, he's choosing to do it. And then I thought, you know, you're right, he is choosing to do it, but why is he choosing to do it? Well, he's doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the money.
Like, this is obviously what he's doing. It's not, oh, he must have got that killer instinct again. No, he saw a lot of figures, probably enough to where it's, I keep seeing videos on like it's estimated 20 million, maybe, could be, but this is probably money he's getting for his, money towards like his kids or his grandkids, or a really big plan he has going on for a business that he can leave to his kids or something. This is not like, oh, he's got that instinct again. No, it's for money.
He's getting paid so much money to do this. So that tells me he's getting bought. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson can get bought, because this guy is an absolute legend. He shouldn't be able to get bought like.
Yeah, like prime Mike Tyson was a different beast. I would even watch training videos while I'm doing workouts of just Mike Tyson being a savage. But we just need to face reality. And I'll be the first to admit, if you asked me before this fight was announced, oh, does Mike Tyson beat Jake Paul today? I would be like, yeah, 100%. no doubt in my mind. And then as soon as it got announced, reality set in. I'm like, yeah, he's just 60, you know?
He's 57 years old. He needs to be enjoying retirement. Now, I don't think that I've got the wealth that Mike Tyson's got. But if someone offered me $20 million to fight Jake Paul, I would say no. Because I care too much about me brain health, about me children, about me family. Where it seems like he is being bored. And I'm not trying to disrespect the man. I absolutely love the man. It's just so bloody sad, in my opinion.
Yeah, like, it sucks. But he must be getting enough money for it to be worth it. Because imagine being Mike Tyson's grandson after this fight. Whew. You go to school, you're in like 5th, 6th grade, and it's like, oh damn, that's Mike Tyson's grandson. Wasn't your dad just knocked out by a YouTuber? Baddest man on the planet, huh? You know? It's like, this is... it's just painful to see, you know? And I think Chael Sonnen says it best, because I hear all the time, oh, well, if Mike Tyson connects, oh, well, Mike Tyson, he's a different beast, he's still got that power. Everyone on Mike Tyson's side saying that. There was a YouTube poll I saw from like a big YouTube channel, you know, asking, you know, Jake Paul or Mike Tyson, and there was like 100K votes, and like 92 or 91% were for Mike Tyson. Like, we want Mike Tyson to win, but wanting someone to win and having someone to win are two different, or wanting someone and then actually winning are two different things. You know what I mean? And it's just sad to see, you know, like, we just gotta face reality here. But Chael Sonnen says it best.
Mike Tyson hits him, it's over. What do you mean if he hits him, it's over? What do you mean? Jake just can't take a punch? I mean, Jake's never been to Anderson Silva hit him and he didn't go to, like, what are you saying? That Jake cannot take a punch? Or are you saying that Mike's punches are just so good? Because Roy took them, lots and lots of them, and that was your...
Yeah, that's another thing that no one brings up. Like, he fought 3 years ago, and he did knock out a 52-year-old man. Do you think Jake Paul, a guy who's eating shots from... Chael says it here.
Jake Paul can't take one punch? Really? Power's the last thing to go? Really? Mike Tyson needs to get to Jake Paul, that's true. Mike Tyson's gonna need to grind for however long...
I guess he doesn't say it in this video, but yeah, like, Jake is eating shots from Tyron Woodley, a guy who has knocked people out, and, like, more recently than Mike Tyson. Granted, that was MMA. Then there was Anderson Silva. Again, same thing. Then there was Ben Askren. Doesn't fucking count. Fuck that stupid fat bum. Holy shit, I can't believe I was rooting for him. And then there was Tommy Fury. And Tommy Fury, listen, my personal opinion, I think he's sipping some of that Capri Sun, personally. But Tommy Fury isn't a shit boxer. He's just not a great pro boxer, if that makes sense. But he's able to eat shots from a young, healthy, professional boxer. No problem. And you think Mike Tyson's going to knock him out? It's really hard for me to believe that.
This fight is, and that's one detail we haven't been told. There's a rumor today that they were going to wear 18-ounce gloves and headgear. That
yeah,
is
and
just
then this
simply
was just
fiction.
bullshit.
That is not true.
There's no way. But, yeah, I mean, it's just...
It's day one. The fun just began.
And, like, listen, man, I get it. You probably see these training videos, and you're like, wow, Mike Tyson's in shape. He looks great. For 60, you know? Like, full credit to Mike Tyson. Looks fantastic. Training is fantastic. But, man, it's just different when you have an opponent. Like, watching this and him training. Great for a 60-year-old. Fantastic.
Day two. I'm getting ready for you.
But I'm also going to be honest. You can make anyone look good with pads. You could take MMA Joey, Lucas Tracy, fucking... You could take Boogie 2988, give him pads, and have him practice the same combo 50 times, and then press record, and it would look good. But yeah, like, he looks in shape. Looks like he's doing this every day because of the, you know, things he's saying at the beginning.
Day 3. You still want to fuck with me?
Yeah. They're clever, you know. I'm not gonna lie. They're clever. Great training.
Day 4, it was okay. But you don't know what you got in store, baby. You got to face the God of War. And get ready, baby. Fire in the house.
Yeah, like, he's good, you know? He's good. Bro, Mike Tyson should just make a fucking YouTube channel and upload videos on reacting to fights while he's high off shrooms. That would be way better than getting brain damage inside the ring. And I'm genuinely concerned about Mike Tyson. If Jake Paul full force, lead hook while Mike Tyson's doing this, like, just imagine Mike Tyson jumps in and a lead hook just clips him right in his jaw. Oh my god. It's gonna actually look like Francis Ngannou after AJ. And everyone loves to point out his pad holder in the background and how, oh man, he's terrified. He even knows the power. Yeah, he's also in his 50s. He's also old. He doesn't want to get clipped by someone training to box. That makes sense. But I really do think, number one, I think Mike Tyson shouldn't have taken this fight because I think it does hinder his legacy. It's almost like Anderson Silva getting knocked out by Jake Paul, because it's like, great, now you just fucked most of your legacy, and that's why Anderson Silva's kind of out of the GOAT conversation, because now it's basically down to GSP, if you consider record, Mighty Mouse, if you want to go by title defenses, and just, like, performance, and Khabib, if you want to go by dominance, but, let's be honest, Mighty Mouse is just the GOAT. Let's just be honest. Anyways, yeah, so number one, don't think he should have taken the fight. Number two, I think he will genuinely get, like, a permanent injury. Number three, there's zero chance, listen, there's a 1% chance he wins, and that's on the 1% that it's rigged, and this is so Jake Paul can retire and just never work a day in his life. Maybe that happens. But there's just no way he wins as, like, boxer versus boxer. He's 60, going against a 27-year-old. And then another thing, Jake Paul kind of fumbled the bag, but he's doing what people ask, and I don't understand why people get upset over everything. If Jake Paul fights boxers who aren't ranked, which makes sense because he's not ranked, then people shit talk him for fighting retired boxers. But they're not really retired. Like, his last boxer, I think, was retired by 2 years or something, but he was a Golden Gloves champion, so recent. And then he fought I think it was 7-0, I want to say, or 7-2, something like that. He fought that boxer, beat him. That, you should have just respected him. Yeah, he's fighting cab drivers, but that's what boxers are, And then he can't get a Canelo fight or, like, any big name fight because he's not ranked. Like, that just makes sense. Like, Canelo's not going to sign that. Garcia's not going to fucking sign that. No one's going to sign that because it's not a serious fight if a professional signs that. And then he decides to fight a big name, technically, and Mike Tyson. Everyone bitches. So, I just think Jake Paul's kind of fucked himself, but I think he's really good at playing the villain. So I hope he plays the villain. I hope he doesn't go too far with some things, but I hope he really amps it up with, like, some shit. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to get taken off YouTube. But yeah, some shit. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this. Good luck to Mike Tyson. I'll be rooting for him. But again, let's just face reality, boys.